Tony DiSario, how's it going, man?
Going great, man. WrestleFest.
Glad to see you here, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me a little bit about your son.
Jackson DiSario. It's his 7th year wrestling. Boy, we've been doing this a long time. He's a 3-time state placer, 1-time state champion. Not very strong or fast, but he's skilled, I guess, and a great drill partner. And we're glad to be down here.
Awesome. Now, y'all train out of a club and at a private facility, the Compound, correct?
That's right.
Tell me about that.
So I run the USA Club, the Ola Mustang Wrestling Club, and Jackson's kind of beyond our skill level there that we can go through and teach. So he trains at the Compound full time, and then just to get a workout, he'll come to the club as well. He goes to school there, so it's kind of his friends and that kind of thing, and he gets to be big man on campus when he goes there.
Nice.
But he's beyond any training that we can give at the club level, so he comes here to the Compound to train.
Speaking of kind of the training beyond the club level and whatnot, tell me your thoughts on WrestleFest today.
Well, I mean, look, there's not a tournament you can go to where you're going to get this many hammers in one room and the opportunity to drill with and partner with so many state champions, so many national caliber wrestlers. To have them all in one room, all wrestling hard together, that's the kind of thing we dream of as wrestling dads.
Absolutely, absolutely. Couple more questions. How important do you think it is to get your kid in that environment with the national placers, the state champs on a regular basis?
Well, listen, you hear the iron sharpens iron, the metal sharpens metal. You hear that kind of thing all the time, and people say that, but it's kind of hard to understand what it means. But for me, I have that experience of seeing Jackson wrestle with our club and then wrestling with stud wrestlers, and the difference is amazing. When you wrestle a kid who's slow, it slows you down. When you wrestle a kid who's not skilled or talented, you're able to end the match quickly and easily without any effort or attempt at other moves, other ways of thinking on the mat.
Right.
So it's missing. And so when you get to wrestle someone who's good, real good, it forces you to most likely lose and gives you an opportunity to learn and grow from that experience. But when you're in a club, it's not so much the same. So something like this never happens. So it's something we're enjoying.
So how important is it in your beliefs for things like WrestleFest to happen to allow those kids that are at that level to have something like this?
Well, it's awesome. First of all, our club wasn't going to a tournament today. We were off, and because we have a parade, actually, a Christmas parade that our club will be in. So we weren't going anywhere today until about 5 o'clock when we go to the parade. And an opportunity to practice is always going to be better than for me as a dad and a coach. It's always going to be better for my son to be doing that instead of sitting in the stands waiting for hours at a time for a match. That is going to be over oftentimes in 30 seconds, and if it's against a stud, it doesn't come until the final match anyways. And so this way we get to go hour upon hour, steel sharpening steel.
All right, one more question and I'll let you go. How do you believe that events like WrestleFest can help both clubs and those advanced athletes that train mostly at training centers?
So I brought one of our club wrestlers today. He's probably our best club wrestler other than Jackson. And I brought him with me because he's ready. He's beyond our talent at the club level. But he's still a club wrestler.
Right.
So he's going to come here, he's going to train with steel, and he's going to probably get a few bumps and bruises along the way.
Right,
when
right.
he comes back to the club, he's going to bring that mentality with him. And when he brings that, those kids he's wrestling against, it's going to up their level. So the idea for our club, and it always has been, is to create the best wrestlers we can. It increases our club because then you have better partners to drill with, and when those guys get better, it increases the level of every wrestler in the room.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of the idea. And then one last thing, our club's mission is to provide the best wrestlers we can to the high school. Our goal is to build a dynasty at our high school level. So we work in tandem with our high school coach, and our goal is to create the best wrestlers we can. So our high school, our youth program, and pay centers like the Compound, which are in our backyard, fortunately enough, we work together to bring that dynasty about.
Awesome job, man. Thanks so much.
Thanks.